What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to talk about more things Warhammer 40k. So if you guys were unaware, the past week, the guys over at warhammercommunity.com gave us a bunch of reveals for Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40k, Black Library, and just so much more. So if you guys haven't seen any of that, I did cover the stuff that happened on, I believe it was day 2. So I'll try and link that at the end, but also you guys can head on over to the description of this video so you can have links to that awesome website so you guys can check out all the reveals on your own time. But for this video, I wanted to cover a lot of the crazy reveals for Warhammer 40k for day, I believe it was 5, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, that is the day that covered tons and tons of new reveals for the orcs, more specifically the beast Snaggas. So without further ado, let's dive in. So here we have the components of an orc box set. These are beast Snagga boys, a brand new unit that's going to be reinforcing the orcs. A lot of people are calling these guys Primaris orcs because they're a little bit stronger than an orc boy, but not to the point of being like all knobs. So that's exactly what Primaris are to the Space Marines. They're stronger Space Marines, but they're not captains or sergeants for that matter. So let me know what you guys think. I for one like the new model design. They're much more like bestial and brutal looking. They could be equipped to any type of orc army. It's not like you have to replace your orc boys with these guys. But if you look at them, they're more akin to feral orcs. Their armor isn't completely like metal or scraps. Sometimes you got some bone in there, some animal hides. And when you look at the weapons, it's the same thing. You've got sluggas, axes, shooters, that kind of thing. So the design is, it's okay for me. Like I really enjoy it. There's a bunch of different models for the beast Snagga boys, so it's not like a generic orc boy has like 2 or 3 poses and that's it. You get quite a variety with this box set. The cool thing about this is that they come in a set of 20, so that's really good. No longer will you need to buy multiple box sets to fill up a full squad. You just have 20 right out of the box. And on top of this, you have freaking mounted beast Snaggas. This is just perfect. So they're essentially like the fast support, the fast attack for the orcs. They've got some pretty badass looking squigs that they're riding on. Some are quadrupeds, they have 4 feet, some have 2, some have wheels. So that's pretty cool with the design for these squigs that they're riding. For the most part, they've all got some type of spear or javelin weapon, except the Knob. The Knob, obviously, he looks a little bit more badass. He's got some type of like flamer, as well as the spear. But I'm liking these guys. Like, if we get more squig models akin to these, maybe even a Squigoth or something like that, that's not Forge World and stupidly expensive, I'd be super happy to just field a small force of these beast Snaggas that are very primal looking. I just like the aesthetic. It looks really cool. And then of course, no box set would be complete without a named character. And here we have a pretty gnarly looking dude, Zodgrod Wart Snagga. And he's a runt herder. Basically what he's supposed to do is kind of like herd like grots and Gretchen and squigs and that thing. But he looks pretty cool. I mean, just look at that hair. So wild, and I don't know why. He reminds me of like, I don't know, it's like a mix of like DC's Lobo and like, I don't know, he just looks really cool. I wonder what type of abilities he's gonna have, because he's got like some awesome looking like fish hook as a weapon. I don't know, like what he can do is probably gonna be some pretty cool stuff. He does have a power claw, a flamer pistol variant type thing, but I'm more concerned about what's in that backpack of his. But it looks cool. We've got a named Runt Herder. I don't think that was a thing before for the orcs. And then the little cherry on top is if you manage to pre-order this box set and it actually comes to you in a timely manner, you actually have early access to the Orc Codex within it. So the 9th edition Orc Codex does indeed come in this box set, and you're going to get it before the official release for the Orc Codex comes out. So I could already see this box set being sold out instantly, because obviously you want to play the new 9th edition Codex, and this is the quickest way to play it. Even if you're not interested in the actual Beast Snagga models, you can always buy the box set, keep the Codex for yourself, and then resell the models. And now we have another reveal that's not within the Beast Snagga box set, but it is an updated model for an Orc Mech Boy. This guy is a Warboss in Mega Armor, I believe that's what it's called, and just looks badass. Like, what more could you want? He looks like a little mini Gaskell, minus like the freaking mass that guy has. And I think the little cherry on top is just like the little Gretchen and Grots that are like running on top of this model, piloting, manning, using a heavy shooter. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but whenever you have those little details on any model, such as like Nurglings on like Death Guard units, Grots on Orcs, I think it just elevates the epicness of the model itself. So hopefully GW keeps up that little detail thing with like adding extra embellishments to their models, because I for one enjoy it. But that was all the orc reveals for Warhammer Community or Warhammer Fest Online Day 5. There's tons more things to look over. You've got some new Cadian stuff. Gaunt's ghosts are actually models now. That's cool. So there's tons of stuff to look at, so be sure to hit the link in the description so you guys can check out all the stuff going on at the Warhammer Community website. Really awesome stuff if you're an orc player. Gershwin plays orcs, so I'm pretty interested to see what he's going to do with these beast snaggas. And that's what I got for today, guys. Thanks again for listening. If you guys like what we do, you can always support us by liking, subscribing, commenting down below, or you guys can go the extra mile and become a patron on our Patreon page. Simple $1 a month, and that dollar goes to help us bring you more videos each and every day. So thanks again, guys. This has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.